Hey, it's Keith Stone, the optimistic quadriplegic. It's been a little bit more difficult for me to be optimistic over the past 7 weeks or so. I've had 2 hospital stays for things not related to the quadriplegia, and I'm going to go over those with you real quick. But as you can see, arm in a sling, I got another arm, another finger, all bandaged up, and I've got a pressure sore, which they warned us against forever. And I will show you some pictures and talk to you about that as this video continues on. The first of my maladies happened in Florida in mid-February. I escaped the polar vortex of Michigan, but couldn't escape a hospital stay. I had a pressure sore right at the top of my coccyx, and though they warn you about those from day one when you're a quadriplegic, you got to shift your weight, move off the same spot. You can't sit on the same spot all the time because a pressure sore will happen. You do not want to get a pressure sore. I was sleeping in a regular bed at my parents' house, so that was part of the problem rather than a hospital bed. And I was spending more time in a manual wheelchair, which I wasn't shifting my weight around like I do in my electric chair where I can tip backwards, and it's a lot easier to do. So you're very lucky that I'm only showing you an animation of what the pressure sore looks like. The actual pictures would make you throw up in your mouth. They are disgusting. So I had to get the dead skin debrided, they call it, and it's very painful, but lucky for me, quadriplegia paid off in that case, and I couldn't feel it. So 4 days in a hospital in Florida, wasting good weather opportunities. But I wasn't done yet. Then I came home to Michigan, and that is my left index finger. And don't be feeling sorry for me, because that is self-imposed. What I do at nighttime is my index fingers stick straight out, and I have a hard time bending them. So what I do at night, I will stick them in my mouth and I will try and bend them. And I kind of went overboard and I cut into those. And that got infected, and the human mouth is very disease-ridden, so I had to get antibiotics for that. So they treated that, and the doc kind of went overboard, but he had to slice my index finger right down the middle to drain out all the pus. And I had to get antibiotics for that. And that's how we wrapped it up. Now I get it wrapped up still every day, but to a lesser extent. Now, this is not my x-ray, but this gives you an idea of what my injury is. I was walking in my platform walker like I've done 100 times at home, and my legs just turned to jello, and Sarah had a good grip on me, and I fell to the ground very softly, but I felt intense pain. The only place I can feel pain is in my shoulder. So sure enough, that's where the pain was. I thought I dislocated one or both of my shoulders, but they weren't dislocated. I had broken my humerus, which is like the very top of my shoulder. You can kind of see the area. Like I said, that's not my exact x-ray. So I went to the hospital, emergency, to get that taken care of. So there's sad sack Keith when I'm in the hospital with a sling on my arm, which I still have. You saw at the beginning, my finger all wrapped up, still getting my pressure sore looked at. So I'm a mess. The finger is getting much better. I'm off antibiotics, but the pressure sore I'll be dealing with for a while, and the shoulder will be another probably 10 weeks. So we did manage to go to a spring training game when we were down there in Florida against the Cardinals. So there's Miggy, about the only Tiger worth watching this year. But anyways, so that's my sad story, and a lot of things to work through, but I'll make it through. I'm still optimistic, and I love you all.